Hi, you guys. Welcome to Cancerian Chronicles. We are going to go ahead and check on the energy for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, these messages may in fact resonate. And I've already done a reading starting off with these cards, but I'm being guided to do another one. It's probably going to be very quick. And specifically, the last one, it said something about for creatives, influencers, and entrepreneurs. And I'm being guided to this being specifically for influencers. So, yeah, we have transition, and that came in the reverse. So we'll see what this is about. But it says changes are coming that require you to shift into new ways of thinking and doing business. Don't resist and embrace the changes. So, is this okay? So it flipped in reverse, but it's supposed to actually be just the way that it is. It's supposed to be upright. So obviously, whoever this message is for, you're an influencer. And I'm getting the sense of like maybe things have been going really slow for you. It's not, I'm hearing something like this is not how I thought it would be. This is not how I imagined it would be. So perhaps you are not getting the traction that you were hoping to get, right? Things are moving much slower than what you had hoped. And so I'm getting something like test run, trial run, whatever you had been doing up until now was just like a trial run. It's a test run. It's something to get you like in the momentum, to kind of get a feel for what it is that you are doing, to get a feel for what you like and what you don't like. This was something to do with like you, something like a on-the-job training is what I'm getting. And so it's kind of like you're supposed to delve more into something about analytics. Some of you guys need to delve into some analytics. Some of you guys need to see what felt good for you and what didn't feel good. And also compare that to your analytics. How did it do when you did things that you just really love doing versus how did, whatever it is that you do, like how successful were you when you were just doing it just for, I'm actually hearing for F's sake. So you guys know what that F is. And so basically I'm getting the sense of like you're meant to gather this information, collect this information, whatever. Well, you already have the information, but go through, sift through this information. And now it's time for you to make, I heard something about like a judgment call and something about critical, a decision, right? I'm kind of getting that crossroads where it's like, now, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Now you're having to decide. I'm hearing pivot. So some of you guys, definitely pivot, which I think this card talks a little bit. I mean, it says like something about you're needing to shift, right? So you're needing to make some type of changes. You're needing to make a pivot based off of, I'm really getting strongly something about data. Whoever you are, you need to delve into the data. Again, I'm hearing that about doing things for F's sake. If that's what like you've kind of been doing, for some of you guys, like that's what you needed to do just to kind of see I'm hearing a little of this, a little of that, a little of this, just to see what works for you, what feels good, what you like, what you don't like, whatever. But you're supposed to dig into that information. I think you kind of get the point with that. So let's go ahead and move on. And now and something with that, it's like at the bottom we have connect, right? So with the transition, like this information that you're delving through, that you're going through, I'm getting the sense of like one of the shifts that you need to make, it has to do with like how you are connecting to, I'm hearing, the people, right? So making sure that you're really focusing more on the people and not the product. So I don't know if some of you guys are, what do you call it, where you advertise products, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like you guys put that in the comments. I don't know. But if that's your thing, like focusing more on the people rather than the actual product. How does the product affect the people? and being true, something about being true to yourself. So I don't know. But with the contribute, that's the next card that we have. Some of you guys are writers. I don't know. I was guided to that blog. But it says build your authority by creating content for your own website and by guest posting on popular blogs in your niche. What I'm really getting from this, you guys, is that some of you have been really only working by yourself, right? For yourself, by yourself, and that's the goal, is for you to work for yourself. But what I'm getting is that you're not meant to do this alone. You guys are meant to be, I'm hearing something about butterflies, social butterflies. You guys are actually meant to delve into whatever you do with other people. Like something about they need to see I don't know who they are. Okay, don't ask me who they are, but they need to see you guys with other people, connecting with other people. There's something about that for some, well, connecting, okay? But there's something about that, like when it's just like when you're with other people, it's just like you're in your element. And I don't know, I feel the need to say some of you guys have been bamboozled. You've been tricked into thinking that you're not a social person. I'm kind of getting the sense of like someone hearing like a parent or other people, like adults, saying, oh yeah, like they're antisocial. No, you're not. No, you're not. And you've been growing up like, thinking that, believing that, or something like that. I'm hearing seeing is believing. So get out more, connect with other people, and you're going to find out, like, you're going to start to see like, aha, is what I'm hearing. You are a social person. Okay. So I don't know who I'm here. I don't know what you've been told, but whatever, like you are social. We have rejuvenate. So what I do want to say is like, Cancers are typically empaths, right? We have empathic abilities, whether you're into spirituality or not, right? So it does, like when you connect with other people, it does take a little bit of your energy, depending on the type of people that you're dealing with and that you're hanging with. It may take a lot of your energy, right? And all that means, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Number one, I'm hearing something about boundaries. So some of you guys need to learn how to set clear and consistent boundaries with people. And I'm hearing, and stand on business. The students, like the kids, they've been saying that a lot, standing on your business, right? So I'm a teacher, right? So you guys need to stand on business, right, with your boundaries. So that's number one. And number two, you need to make sure that you have, this is making me think about that last reading where I kept talking about a simple routine, but having a routine nonetheless. And that was the one for the creators, influencers, and entrepreneurs. Either way, you need to have a routine. And for you guys specifically, it needs to be something about you relaxing, maxing and relaxing, something about how you're going to rejuvenate from your interactions, from your connections with other people. It doesn't mean to hide. I'm kind of seeing someone like hiding in a corner, in a dark corner. Just because you feel a little drained of your energy, it doesn't mean from you to hide from those actual occasions, opportunities, instances from those people. What it means is that you just need to make sure that you focus more on yourself, on your aftercare. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of thinking about, is it BDS, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say I saw a video and they talked about aftercare. I didn't really watch it, but I just know that it said something about aftercare, and I'm being reminded of like seeing that. So this is something about like you guys need to make sure that you're focusing on your actual aftercare, okay? And for you, what that means is that you're relaxing and you're taking care of yourself. You're putting back, I'm hearing about your cup runneth over. So this is about like pouring back into yourself so that that cup can overflow, so that you're not giving from an empty well, from an empty cup. Okay. But it says relax. Business can be exhausting. Give yourself time to nourish your body and refresh your spirit with a deep sense of well-being. So that's what we have there. And I'm looking at the coffee, but for some reason I thought about tea specifically. Some of you guys need to make sure that you imbibe or work with, like, not work with, I don't know, some of you guys may be like herbalists or work with herbs or something, or you're supposed to, or like that's what your channel is about. I mean, I don't know. That's how you channel. So I feel like there's just a variety of influencers. But whatever it is, some of you guys need to try different herbal teas. Also, I'm being guided to the flower here or the plant here. And I'm being reminded, like, I know I used to buy for myself every week, like a fresh bouquet of flowers. And because I love pretty flowers, I love how they smell. Like I love the ones that smell. So some of you guys, I'm being kind of reminded or guided to say something to do with aromatherapy. So some of you guys also need to delve more into that. Hold on. Okay, so something to do with